Another week, another episode Between the Plains podcast. My boy Philly Phil.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the building. We missing Adam. It is his birthday week, so there's no telling where he is right now or what he's doing. Neither here nor there. NBA season is concluding. One thing I do want to go back to, we didn't get a chance to talk about it really, Ben Simmons. Everybody has their own opinions on him. Everybody's going to criticize him, saying, "Oh my God, he needs to be traded. Can't shoot or can't win with him at point guard." But he is still an elite talent in the NBA, if you ask me.
No, he's still 6'10".
6'11".
6'11".
Point guard.
6'10", 6'11", 7 foot. Hey.
It's not the same thing. If that's the case, 7 foot is the same thing as 6 foot.
Well, when you're running a point guard position, it's completely different.
Yeah, anything over 6'4".
So, I mean, he does need to be more aggressive. That is his downfall. Well, that was his downfall in the playoffs. It's no more playing him like Rondo.
Right.
It's playing him like Ben Simmons.
Like Ben Simmons. Yeah.
So he's taking over that role since Rondo was hitting shots, now.
So is it a confidence thing, or is he just not shooting because he? Absolutely
a confidence thing. Because as a shooter, and I know you can shoot a little bit, you know that you have a short memory span.
Right.
Shooting. So if you miss the last 5, you probably shouldn't shoot too many more, but you got to shoot the next one like you made the last one.
You got to feel like, if you miss 5 in a row, you got to feel like, that means I'm going 50%. That means the next 5 I'm going in.
Well, you just have the confidence to shoot your normal shot.
Right.
And a lot of people get down, and I think especially with free throws. I mean, me personally, I feel if you are in the NBA or even top level D1, you should be an 80% free throw shooter. There's no excuse for that. You get paid millions upon millions of dollars to play basketball. So I'm sure you can find somebody on Craigslist, Facebook,
Fiverr,
right, and pay them $500.
Skillshare.
Probably $100 a day to just sit there and rebound for you. But you don't have to do that because you have assistant coaching staff that will do that. Right. A gun that'll spit it right back to you. So there's no reason that he should be as bad a free throw shooter as he is.
Just a free throw shooter or a shooter, period?
Period. Shooter, period.
Honestly, so the way I see it, free throws will catch your rhythm in a game for you.
Yeah.
So as big as he is, he can go to the basket, get fouled, and he goes to free throw line quite often enough. He can go obviously more if he's in attack mode, but I feel like if he does go to the free throw line more and works on his free throw, that'll help his jumper, his rhythm in the game. So now when they're sagging off you, 15 feet. You can just shoot it. You know what I mean? It's confidence. It's the same shot.
It's clearly confidence because when you pass up a dunk, to pass it to a smaller guy, it has to,
because it was Trae Young on the rim too, so it's like
I'm putting him in the basket.
Yeah,
come here.
I mean, that's what everybody else saw too. And Stephen A. Ripped him, and Shannon and Skip, like they all ripped him, but
I mean, he still got money.
And Doc Rivers said something about it too. I think didn't he throw him under the bus? Or?
I thought it was a poor response by Doc Rivers. They asked him if he was and I think he's a good coach.
Okay.
He's made some very valuable mistakes, I think, within the playoffs the last few. That's why his teams haven't got over that hump.
Okay.
But he did throw him under the. Technically, he threw him under. Well, not necessarily threw him under the bus, but he was asked if he saw Ben Simmons as a point guard that could take them to the championship, like a future point guard. And he said, "I don't know how to answer that right now. I can't tell you that answer right now." And as your coach, you don't want to hear that. You want to hear absolutely. Right. You should have that confidence. And then behind doors, you go back. Hey,
I don't know.
I put my neck out for you.
Yeah, maybe look good. Okay, but I mean, when did they ask him? They asked him directly after the game. So I mean,
after they lost the series,
I feel like the Doc should be experienced enough to be able to rebuttal as fast as the interview came. Yeah. You can't let that loss.
Well, he just. I don't know. I gotta look at the tape.
That's how he said. Come on, I'm gonna put you right next to it with a clip. But I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like Ben Simmons is still an elite player. One, because of his defense. He is a filthy defender in the league. And then 6'11" at the point guard spot, that causes problems. There's a lot of point guards alone in the NBA that should be more aggressive in their role. I personally feel like Drew Holiday should be more aggressive. I'm not saying Drew Holiday can't shoot, score, anything, but he's one of those point guards that would be a next level point guard if he was more aggressive offensively. So, for example, Milwaukee Bucks, they said they have a big two, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton. But GA, but Greek freak. But Giannis got hurt, and Chris Middleton stepped up, and then Drew stepped up.
Yeah.
So why can't there be a big three? Because they were saying, he feels like, well, when Giannis is here, he has to get his shots. Yeah. Chris Middleton has to get his shots. This and that. So then my shots come third, which is perfectly fine. But look at Golden State, Klay, Steph, and KD. Yeah, they all got their shots. It's just.
Well, no, KD left because he did one more.
But they won a championship, though, is what I'm saying. Yeah, but it can work, is what I'm saying, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
But I that's why I like Milwaukee better, because they don't necessarily have guys that just like, I gotta get my 15 shots. Or, Middleton, he does need to shoot the ball, but he just gets to the rhythm. They play so well, and their chemistry together is so well. They gel really well together, and that's why I love playing with them on 2K. Right, everybody can pretty much shoot. Well, I don't shoot with Giannis and stuff,
but then it makes it dangerous because he can slash and he's not going to stop. Yeah,
and then you got Holiday, which I don't. He does. He can be more aggressive. Right. I think he plays his role perfectly. Now he's going to have to be more aggressive.
In my opinion, he's not a role player type player. He is no matter what team he goes to, he's going to be a starting guard in the NBA. I'm not going to say no matter what team he goes to. Because there's some difference between, obviously, but he is most likely going to start at a guard spot, whatever team he goes to.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see him and Reggie Jackson.
But, I think he's better. Reggie Jackson just played phenomenal to play. I think that's the best I've ever seen him play, honestly.
Reggie Jackson, his game is so underrated.
But I will say this, though. The two teams that have made it to the NBA Finals are team-playing teams. Mm-hmm. You can pass the ball around Phoenix, and anybody can shoot, anybody can slide. It's just a read-react type offense. Read-react, play the team. Same with the Bucks. They're more of a team than Atlanta. Atlanta needs Trae Young to do this, to go off for them to win, which is not a bad thing. Trae Young's 2-2.
They won without him in game 4?
Yeah, but they play like a team in that one. But their typical offense is, you know what I mean? And then same with the Clippers. Paul George had to go off and keep going off in order for them to do it. And,
Reggie Jackson
stepped up. Right.
He averaged 23 throughout the series. I mean, he only had 13 in the last game, but that was part of their downfall.
And then, Pat Bev lost his head. And
oh, my gosh. That's a cowardly move to push somebody in the back. I think that's
over nothing, too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to talk to somebody and then they go off for 41 on you, 31 in the second half, it's time for you to be quiet.
Right.
Or you need to step up. Give him a hard playoff foul.
You can't say, he said something when it's 1,000 cameras in the arena. I'll look at his post. Yeah. I mean, I get it. But he did apologize to CP on Twitter. And, it was cool. Yeah. I don't think the apology was valid, like the way it came
that's
off.
Cowardly. I don't know.
The effort was there from his camp or whatever. So
his publicist.
Yeah,
PR team did that.
We got to fix that one.
Yeah. He also had a conversation with a fan after that. You know that?
They were in LA, weren't they?
No.
They were in LA. So maybe
he still had it was a Phoenix fan.
Right.
He said something, and then Pat Beverly went over to the railing and said, "I'm sorry, what did you say?" Right. And the guy got extremely quiet.
I mean, because a lot of fans, you're in the arenas and drinking beer and going crazy and, lifelong fanatic of this team. You feel like you can say whatever you want to, but these are still like men too. Right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're not going to say that to this person on the street.
Let's keep that same energy.
But, certain players got to realize too, you got to keep that same energy as well, because you keep popping off no matter how you feel. You go up to the wrong one and, that can mess your career up too. Sure. So,
but
for the most part, fans need to stay in a fan spot. And,
but it goes for anything. It's keep that same energy towards everything.
Right.
Just like with this podcast. You say something crazy in the comments, keep that same energy if you see one of us in person.
Please do.
Hopefully it's all love, though.
Just like this. I mean, it's always gonna be love.
I'll beat your ass.
Out of love. Look, out of love for your comment.
I love to beat your ass.
But like I was telling you, you didn't come this weekend. But we were at the bar and a lady walks into the back of me. Like my back is to the whole crowd, and I feel like it was a woman. So I'm like, I'm sorry I was in your way. I didn't mean to.
Better than me.
I didn't know if I stepped back.
I'm not apologizing if you bump into me.
But it's not that big a deal.
You're right.
But
I'm the bigger man.
But literally, I was the bigger man. But her dude or some dude that was trying to talk to. I don't know if he felt some type of way about me saying that too. I don't know. Came up and pushed and then pushed me. Mind you, the bar is here. I didn't go anywhere, but my reaction was...
That's the worst. You push somebody, they don't go anywhere?
Okay.
You kind of lost the fight already.
So, right. And I didn't even get to order my shots yet, which is crazy. I like shots. So, I'm standing at the bar, bro, Rumpelmans, what I want to take shots. Long story short, I didn't take shots, so we went to the next bar. The dude pushed me, so, had a reaction. I pushed the dude back, but... If you've been in Gold Spike in Las Vegas, the inside bar is here, the dance floor and table stuff are here. He flew into the high top tables and the dance floor and stuff.
So you pushed him like a little kid.
I mean, he was a good 150 babs soaking wet. So don't push me, dude. I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have reacted that way. I should just be like, what is your problem? Because I had Mikey out of me.
No, that's a white person reaction.
No, hey, but it don't take all that.
Bro, what'd you hit me for, man?
No, it don't take all that. Especially...
Well, don't push me. I'm not pushing you back.
That would be child abuse in that situation. And so...
I'm putting you out.
But, it happened. Whatever. We got put out. But, but
no shots.
Only because...
You got pushed. Punked by a girl.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then you got put out.
And then I had to wait for Adam to go find Jason inside. It happens, bro. But that's a funny experience I've had. I was gonna say for one, we have funny experiences together all the time.
Yes.
Just we don't have a camera with us all the time.
Oh my gosh, if we had a camera phone with us.
But I will say this though, funny experience I have in relation to Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. Have you ever airballed a free throw? Because I have. And it's not like I just can't shoot because I'll go off at 60 on you, but I just felt
33 in the church league last week. Pastor Jenkins was he was swinging that ball over there.
Hey, Pastor got dimed.
Hey, I was wide open.
In and out the church. But sometimes things happen. Like it's a new ball, might stick to your hand, might slip out your hand.
Absolutely.
My elbow locked at the time. It was just
how did it lock though?
Because I can pop my elbow. All the time. And sometimes I feel it and I have to pop it. And it's not me do that in the middle of motion and it kind of stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's weird. Right? Did
but
you
dislocate
You dislocated your elbow or something?
I honestly don't know. I don't think so. I have my shoulder, but yeah, but it wasn't even he almost hit the rim. It was So when you line up on the free throw line, are you passing to the dude next to you like that time? Yeah. Because I went up and
so did people look at you after?
Bro, everybody, they all look like one of those.
Look at the ref blew a whistle for no reason.
I tried to play. I was like, bro, you got to pass me the ball, man. I thought you asked for it back.
I was just working on my follow through.
But I've had many funny experiences on the basketball court. As well as off the court in bars, clubs.
We've had countless funny experiences. I say one of the ones that really pokes out to me always, anytime I just think about something, is when we used to have functions all the time, either my house or somebody else's house, we would play a game called Questions. And it's a game where you ask questions, you have to continue asking. You play with multiple people, probably at least 3, but more so if you play with 5 or 6, 7, 8.
That's when it gets funny.
And you keep asking questions. So the rules of the game is if I ask a question, let's say I ask you a question, you can't answer the question or ask a question back to me or laugh or stutter. You have to ask another question in succession to another person. And so what we use that game for, there were so many different ways you could use it. We would use it to me personally, I would use it to really
Cap with somebody.
Yeah, it must sound like an
Call it what
asshole.
it is.
But I would use it to belittle females that were around us. That
Kill him in the comments. That's not going to go over well.
The little females that were thinking that they were like above everybody else,
right.
though. Not like just bitch. No, not like that. But like those females that thought they were just too good to be at a house gathering or something like that.
I was just there.
So I would use that. But we also just had fun. You wanted to make the person laugh and then make a person who laughed or stuttered or whatever. I'd take a shot. So we had another friend. He's kind of heavy set. Okay. And another friend asked him when we went around, the question went to him, and then he asked the question to our heavyset friend. He said, "Is it true that you redecorated your house to 5 kitchens and 1 bathroom?" Right? And that one put us down.
Yeah.
5 kitchens, 1 bathroom. So no bedrooms.
Mind you, somebody asks you that question, you can't laugh or ask them a question back. So instantly, he gets kind of mad at the person. But it makes it worse when everybody else breaks out laughing because now you're trying not to show your frustration or, ask a question back.
It wasn't even laughing. It was. Look, I had a 6-pack that was on super diesel back night.
I walked out.
I was in tears. I almost passed out from laughing. I was on the ground. Everybody was except for the person he said it to, but everybody else was on the ground in tears laughing.
Yeah, that was
possibly the funniest thing I have heard in quite a while.
That might have been the last time I played questions with y'all. Honestly.
Probably.
Just cause, bro.
We used to go hard.
Yeah.
I told a girl, and she had a braid across, girls, wigs, and just make sure they right. But she had a braid going across the wig, which we all knew was fake and it wasn't her hair. I said, is it true if I undid the braid, the rest of your hair would go with it? And oh my gosh. And that's when you see true character too. They get mad, whatever, drink. Yeah. Get out.
Oh, by the way, it's a drinking game. So
absolutely.
Absolutely. By the time these questions were asked, we were, a couple shots, a couple cups in, and it was interesting. Yeah, we gotta bring that back.
Man.
We gotta bring that back one of these weekends.
And we'll record it. We'll have to record it. Get a nice little group together to do it.
No, that's gonna be bad. Because you already know now everybody would show up because they would be
right. That'd be classic.
That's funny, man. I might as well ask you now. So we talk about getting these people together and functions and things, and numbers are going back up. How do you feel about masks? Are you pro-mask, anti-mask? Are they needed still?
It's
COVID variants going up.
I don't know. It's weird. Me personally, I really don't wear masks.
Right.
I'm vaccinated and everything.
Right.
That sounds so weird.
Yeah. I'm vaxxed.
I'm fixed. You know what I'm saying? But I just went to Dave Chappelle's show. Dave Chappelle's show. He had a comedy show here in Vegas. So shout out to Dave. That was an amazing show. Loved it. But he provided masks. I didn't wear them.
Right.
Neither did Tiff. But it really just depends on you. I see all this stuff on the news and stuff, but I also see that when they're shooting, I saw one video where they were shooting. They were about to do a press conference or something, and nobody had a mask on. But when they started doing the countdown, they're you could tell that somebody said, "Oh, we're about to go live. Put mask on." So everybody takes out a mask at the same time and put it on just for the cameras.
Right.
So it really gives you a weird outlook on it.
Right.
And vaccinated, I don't really get close to people.
Right.
Right,
regardless. So,
training and stuff like that. But
I would say I am pro masks for airports and traveling because
I think so.
Plane, it's the air is circulated. You know what I mean? So it's the same air going in and out. People on there farting and coughing. And,
but you got people from everywhere on the
everywhere. Yeah. So you don't know.
That's a little different.
But at the same time, when you go to the gym, obviously I go to a commercial gym out here and it's busy all the time, pretty much. So just wash your hands, do the normal hygienic stuff. that happen. You know what I mean? Like,
just be clean, like you're supposed to be.
Be clean. It's still people like, so they have a mask mandate saying, you know, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But, you know, if you're not wearing a mask, they don't know that they can't ask you.
Yeah.
So obviously nobody wears a mask anymore.
Right.
But when you go to the men's locker room, now people are, you know, like peeing and walking out. Or you're like, bro.
They be weird. I don't even like when people.
Or now people don't wipe down the machines after they're
blow
sweating
drying their nuts
like,
on the thing.
Man, just
cool.
Be sanitary. That's how I'm saying. Do the natural things. You know what I'm saying? That's
naturally are not sanitary.
But that's so. And then wonder why numbers went down because all of a sudden everybody was scared at first. So now they started washing their hands and covering up because less germs were transmitted. But now you get more comfortable. Bro, I don't know.
I'm telling you, people be at the gym, foot up on the counter where people wash your hands and people be brushing their teeth and stuff. Foot up there with the dryer blowing their nuts off.
Oh yeah. All the time.
That's not what it's supposed to do.
with the gym blow dryer.
You know, that's the one you push with your hand and you put your hands under it. No, you're not supposed to put your balls under it. No, that's not how it works. And ladies, I don't even know what y'all got going on in there, but yeah. And, man.
I can just speak for the men's locker room. It's terrible. When you see stuff, you just be like, really, bro? Like,
man.
Like the Kevin Hart on Think Like a Man. Like, you're not going to wash your hands?
Yeah.
And who takes a crap with a hat on? Like, you know, like it's just crazy to me. Like, rub all on the shoulder and stuff. And then, so these people also leave the locker room not washing their hands, then go upstairs and use machines, not wipe them down, or might see somebody know, oh, what's up?
Right.
Now this person doesn't know. They just said.
Right.
So that's the whole point to me of, you know, masks and wiping down your machines and antibacterial gel.
Yeah.
It's not even the fact that, you know, vaccinated or not. It's, you don't know how this person take care of themselves.
Right.
You can only know about yourself. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and like I said, I mean, even before getting vaccinated, you know, we were all good. We always do our best to take care of ourselves and stay with vitamins and you know, we have rituals that we do in the morning and the night sometimes, you know. I do
y'all do a ritual?
You know, like I'll wake up in the mornings, I'll do 5 times a week, I'll do virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of that.
Okay.
I put a little bit of lemon in it just so it tastes decent.
A little better. But I do apple cider vinegar. Yeah,
now at night I'll do that with, I think she has another one. It's like an organic one.
Okay.
It's enjoying it. Tastes terrible.
So actually it's good for your metabolism too.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah. So
just take care of yourself.
But I've always done that because of the metabolism thing, you know, health benefits. But it just so happens that it helps other things too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am vaccinated, and most people I'm around are vaccinated. So
likewise,
you know, you feel comfortable being around them, but at the same time, they all still take care of themselves and take pride in being an adult, washing your hands. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. To me, that's a little out there.
I mean, you either clean or you're not clean. That's just what it is.
And it doesn't make you cool to pee and not wash your hands or
wash my hands
not cover. Especially after I still
touching yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
After touching, I get it. So okay.
I feel my Johnson's cleaner than anything else.
So you got Johnson & Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So okay. So if we feel that way about people not taking care of themselves, and you know we see what we see in the men's locker room, we can only assume what goes on in the women's locker room. What's the most unattractive thing a female can do, or show you? You know, not even being your female or whatever, just a female in general.
Laziness, I think, is one of the biggest things to me. If a person is lazy, not motivated at all, it's hard to be around that person because then it's just negativity. They don't want to do anything. You know, when laziness breeds laziness.
Man, and other things.
You want to sleep in all day and just sleep in with
complaining and negativity towards, you know, outside world just for your laziness. Like, it's a
ignorance. I mean, there's a lot of things, really.
Domino effect to that. You know what I mean? Is there anything else besides laziness, or is that the one that just sticks out?
I mean, that ties into so many things. Like I say, ignorance, not motivated. You know, if a person's just they don't want to do anything. Like, they don't want to grow.
Yeah.
Build, better themselves. I mean, it's so different now. When we were younger,
because we didn't have access to so many motivational.
Well, not necessarily even that.
Things in life.
There's always been plenty of motivational people.
Yeah.
We didn't.
But now it's a million times more.
We didn't have the mindset that we have now.
That's true.
Obviously. And then, back then we were younger, you want to go out, you want to club, and people were hanging out and do the same thing.
Right.
And now it's like, thinking back, like if I was 21 again, I wouldn't even talk to a girl that worked at Walmart or was at McDonald's or nothing like that. Like that's not, I don't care how bad you are, that's not appealing now.
I mean, now it's not.
No, it shouldn't be.
But you got, so, I don't know.
If they're young and struggling and just doing something, they're obviously working to get ahead.
Right.
But I'm talking about like.
So what if? Okay.
Look, I'm talking about a girl that the cashier. Mm-hmm. Now everybody has seen this person. A cashier at one of the fast food restaurants or a very low paying job that has her nails done. $100 each hand. Her hair done, her eyelashes, her makeup's on point,
right?
And she's at McDonald's. So you took that whole McDonald's check and you went there and did that?
Yes.
So you can come back to McDonald's and get grease and fries in there?
Because what if she doesn't have kids or anything like that? She was just like, you know what? I'm that hustler. I'm a real estate agent. I do all this other stuff. And I spend your time. No, I'm saying, what if? I'm saying, you don't know that. You just judge the person you walk into McDonald's because you want a hot spicy McChicken.
I don't want a hot spicy. I don't like the spicy ones. I don't even eat McDonald's except for the egg muffin.
So why are you judging people at McDonald's? Either way. They can be the best thing you ever had in your life. So now we got to.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're a real estate agent, I can damn sure bet you're not working at McDonald's too.
I'm saying, what if she worked?
You need to showcase
4 hours. 4 hours just because she bored. What? She can't sleep.
What do you think? That's not even gas money.
Because why not? Apparently it's nail money. I'm saying you don't know what these people are going through.
Shut up.
You don't know.
Devil's advocate.
No, I'm being real. You don't know what these people are going through. You can't just. Just judge somebody walking in.
Cool.
Especially when you're 21.
Cool.
Like, 21 is young, bro. I'm not saying McDonald's people, though, bro. What I'm trying to say.
No.
You don't know, man. You don't know what these people are going through.
McDonald's people.
Well, here we
go.
You can prep.
Hey, if you tuned into my podcast too, my audible one, my audio one, Real Spit, you'll hear.
Shout out to McDonald's. Comment below if y'all want to sponsor just me.
Our people.
Me and Chad Ochocinco. Ocho versus Science. I'm down with you, bro. Don't do my hot and spicy McChicken.
Well, get us on the show.
No, you don't even like McDonald's. It's called
I'll talk about McDonald's.
It's called the McDonald's cashiers, Walmart cashiers.
So, anyways.
And still hustling. Still grinding.
I can guarantee they're not. And especially if you know the person. Hey, if you are, good for you. But you don't need McDonald's. You could be doing other things.
You don't. You could
be doing a lot of.
Maybe they just. Okay, put it this way. Maybe somebody, say she's a real estate agent or he's a real estate agent. And doing all this other stuff, trying to start his own business, but he genuinely wants to learn the inside, I guess, antics of a McDonald's or a Walmart so that he can build his own brand. So he's just like, you know what, I'm going to take this cashier job so I can learn, this spot, that spot, this spot, what the managers do every day, how it's ran from the inside for this one, so I can start my own restaurant.
Now, if somebody has that mindset at 21, that's amazing.
Or
that is very rare.
At 30, 35, 40, you know what I'm saying? Like
at 35,
no matter, you can't judge somebody whenever they start their entrepreneurship.
36 is kind of late to start because it's going to take you years to learn all of that.
So 36 is still young. 40 is still young. 45 is still young.
I agree.
Whenever you start is like...
I agree to a certain extent. You cannot learn a whole system at Walmart and then implement all of that and build a business.
Who said you want to learn the whole system? You want to learn what they do, what their processes are. You know what I'm saying?
But you still have to generate the income to start that business.
Yeah,
unless you know investors.
All I'm saying is us walking in McDonald's, wanting regular McChicken. I like the hot and spicy. Give me, a large fry with mine because the fries are crap. All I'm saying is us walking into McDonald's and seeing, this person's a cashier at McDonald's, automatically judging that person because he's a cashier at McDonald's. We can't do that. You don't know what that person has going on.
No, it's the same way. I can judge you. You're making bad decisions. If you have your nails done and all that stuff.
That's not a bad decision.
Okay. What about Jordan's brand new J's that just came out and you're on the bus?
Maybe there's a car in the shop. You don't know what's going on, bro. Or stay down till you come up.
If your car's in the shop, you have insurance in your car. You should have a rental. Unless you got the cheap insurance. You
just like to judge people. And you ain't got no gavel.
I'm a realist.
You don't even have a gavel. That's all I'm saying. That's a bar right there for you. Yeah, all I'm saying is you can't judge anybody. You know what they're going through. There's a stay down, come up mentality in people, and you know what I mean.
I have the right to make my assessment from what I see, and when I see a cashier with nails done, makeup done, all the hair that I know they spent over $200-300 on themselves, which give yourself some self love. You deserve it, but don't spend your whole check on that. You should have somebody mentoring you, or you should be learning from somebody. Somebody should be coaching you, guiding you to use that money wisely. You don't have to be at McDonald's dressed up.
They don't have to.
If you're working at McDonald's, that's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad to work at McDonald's. But if you are not working to get out at McDonald's, it is bad to work at McDonald's. And then on top of that, if you're spending all that money on yourself, and then I see you walking to your house, so that $400 has went to your body that to impress people you don't know.
It's economic order.
And then
they might be impressing themselves, bro.
And then you're not even saving up for a car now.
The economical, you walk to your house, you ain't got to get a gym membership. Now you're saving, depending on the gym you want.
You sweating
$40 a month.
Hey, sweating out them
go
extensions. And eyelashes that you gotta take off.
What I'm saying, you saying nails, eyelashes, extensions. You clearly
scuffing up them J's.
You clearly going at women right now, and you know.
Cool, you scuffing up them J's. You sweating up your shirt.
Women wear shirts and J's too. All I'm saying is, look, comment down below right now if comment judgment or no judgment right now. Yeah, I'm on the no judgment side. He's on the judgment side. Because clearly, I don't know.
Y'all get judged.
I mean, we do, and it's sad. But
prosecutor
that's the thing, though. We all should stop judging. We all should stop judging.
That will never happen. How is it not supposed to be judges, but we have positions of judges?
You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
I know.
Dead ass serious. Like, you're not supposed to judge anybody, but we have a position that's called judge.
But that's a career. That's after.
And that person gets to judge people.
Yes, but it's also a panel that gets to judge that too.
Yeah, a random panel that's selected, but the judge actually gets to decide on that stuff.
Yeah, based on the panel, behind doors.
And they get to decide who's on that panel.
After
the attorney, the judge, and the defendants.
No, I'm not saying the jury panel. I'm saying like the clerks that work for the judges, depending on the level.
Judge has a major.
Yes, but that's consequences after a certain thing. Working at McDonald's is not
is a consequence of your actions. Look. You working at McDonald's at past 30 is a consequence of your actions prior to 30. Ooh, that was nice.
You can't say that again.
Hey.
You can't say it again.
Hey, rewind it.
If you say it again, I'll take a shot.
What? You about to take a shot? Look, working at McDonald's after 30 is a consequence of your actions prior to 30.
Everything is a consequence of your actions prior to something.
Absolutely.
So,
but if you made those mistakes prior to 30 that led you working
why did that be mistakes though?
After 30?
How come you made a certain decision and
I don't like mistakes because it's experience, lessons, life lessons.
Exactly.
But we all feel that we've made mistakes in those experiences.
Right.
I feel that there's tons of things that I would have done differently in my life.
Course.
But I'm blessed that they turned out.
Regret, though.
I look at them as experience because I learned from them.
Right.
But if you don't learn from them and you stay in the same situation, that's when they become mistakes.
Possibly.
Oh God.
Possibly. I just disagree with it, man.
No.
Because it depends on what your intentions are for working at that spot or doing whatever.
Where were you working at? What's the first job you had?
Cutting grass.
Okay. What'd you cut grass for?
For money? What you mean?
No, I'm saying, like, what would you do with the money?
Honestly, I don't remember. Air Force One's is like $70 back then, so I was well over. You know what I'm saying? I still had money. So now they're $200 because the high fees and all this.
That's what I'm saying. Like our parents are great and put us in great positions.
Right. And mindsets.
If I'm correct, my parents didn't have a business of their own.
Right.
Did your parents?
No.
So they couldn't put us down the path of owning our own business because they've never owned it. And they always, I know my parents always preached go to school, get a great job,
right,
have a great life from there,
right,
and that leads, get retirement, all that stuff. Even my brother was, I have 3 retirements, I'm retired. Nigga, you're not retired.
Right.
That's just you having 3 retirements, but still working. Yeah, that's great. If that's what you want to do, no knock to you. That's what you do. Mm-hmm. But if I had somebody that was guiding me to own a business, things would be different. In this country, and my mental would have been different earlier. Right. That's why I'm training my son and develop him into somebody who's going to own his business. Right. And not necessarily, I do want him to work for somebody first, right. To understand it. Mm-hmm. And to work for what he's going to own. Right. But I'm building my business so that he and my family can own that, and it can be passed down from generation to generation. Right. That generational wealth that you see Mayweather doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? People call him stupid, but I need to be that stupid. Being stupid. Yeah, so. I need to be that type. I need somebody that's stupid.
But also, like I said, I mean, not everybody dreams to be a business owner, entrepreneur, or whatever.
You're right.
You know, and it's a great thing because we also need these positions that of people that don't want to be entrepreneurs. We need McDonald's cashiers.
Absolutely.
We need doctors. We need,
for now.
You know, I mean,
they're being replaced.
I mean, yeah, but
Domino's
everything prior, we need them. We need. I don't trust that thing at all.
Man, it come right to your house.
You drop my pizza, Domino's gonna be down. No, but all I'm saying is like we need all these positions. We need all these people. You know what I mean? And the fact that they have these jobs, you know, you can't judge them.
Look, I'm not saying not everybody can be chiefs. You gotta have some Indians. No puns intended, none of that. But, you know, you gotta have, not everybody is built to be a leader. That's why you have those employees that are just amazing at their job and don't want to stop and that will do anything for their job. Right. And I don't discredit you at all, but that's just not me. Right. And that's not something I preach. Right. You know, because dying for somebody, not necessarily somebody, but a company that's going to replace you within a week or two after you pass, that's not something I want to do. If I pass, I want my business to be my legacy and to be extended with my son, my family, and my friends. You know, hey, we got Phil, you know, the Briggs residency or whatever, you know.
Well, I mean, that, you know, went kind of far. The most unattractive thing that a female could show me, it's like, no. Honestly, it's not even female, it's just anybody that can show me, it's grammar. And we all mess up and you know, send a quick text.
That is bad.
Whatever, or you know, you might just speak fast and mess up. But like, your thing, like that is like, you know what I mean, or there, and there, or like that thing is, I don't know. Those are our basics, and it goes deeper in grammar and language with other words.
Scent, and scent.
Yeah, 50 cents, 50 smells. Like
using apostrophes.
But I mean,
that could be a little give or take,
right?
But don't say everything is singular or everything's.
But people, I mean, to me, it's just like when it's repetitive. You know what I mean? Like if I sent you a text, say okay,
one time is a mistake. 2, 3 times? Oh, you dumb.
But that's why you just use text lingo. So, like we say...
And stop, hey, look, this new generation, look, if you're going to take a letter off the word, why not just say the whole word? I don't understand. If you instead of saying W-H-A-T and you go W-T or something...
W-A-T?
Even W-A-T. W-A-T is not that bad, but like, if they're, like, the Y-R...
You need to get off this this generation because this generation is geniuses for a second. Our geniuses for a second. This generation is neither here nor there. They're full of geniuses.
There you go, you guys.
Everything that the older generation works so hard to do, they're doing it easier and still working just as hard and, you know, evolving that.
So we do have more people
for the most part
looking.
The things that we take advantage of now are because of this generation. Technology, because of this generation.
Well,
how it's evolving.
You think?
No, I know. Granted, I know technology has evolved over time. I understand that.
They release stuff. They release stuff so late. The technology that we've had.
We're still behind other. Like I understand.
No, not necessarily that. I'm just saying like the technology that like let's say PlayStation 5 for example.
Right.
They've had that technology for decades.
But it's a business, so they're
so you take your time to release it.
Right.
But like there are geniuses prior to that. Like,
I understand that. All I'm saying is this generation is evolving the genius
They're
that
able.
they came to.
They're able to utilize what was given to them and make it easier now.
Easy.
Because of what has been provided.
I know that, but all I'm saying is how
you can't say people now are smarter type thing.
Why not? People now are smarter. Kids are bigger, stronger, faster, athletically in high school, middle school.
Yeah,
like,
steroids. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
No, but I'm saying like evolution is happening.
Yeah,
so you cannot stay in the past, even though that's where the foundation is. You can't stay there. You have to continue to evolve with everything.
Yes, I agree.
But
I can't. You can't say they're smart.
Music is better now because
who's the Einstein of now?
Cassie is back then and Wale is here. And Wale is better. No, I'm just playing. But listen,
who would you say is Einstein? Like, who would be an example of an Einstein?
Like in this generation?
Yeah.
So for him to be an Einstein in this generation, he can still be born in the earlier generation. So like Jeff Bezos is one because of the ability to evolve with the times and then create something that goes along with the times. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
He's not this generation. Jeff Bezos is what?
No, just because he was born, but he evolved with it is what I'm saying. Word of the day,
Steve Jobs was evolving too.
If you made it this far, comment evolve because he lost this conversation.
He just mentioned a person that was born before both of us.
But did he not evolve? Has he not evolved and been able to stay with the times of business?
Yes, but you said the new generation is doing it.
Yes, and they're still
he's not new generation.
But he's still using new generation technology. So okay.
So if Einstein was here now, he would be using new technology.
Gary Vee uses new technology to evolve his businesses, right?
Yes.
New technology.
But that's a person that was in our prior to
all I'm saying is they evolved. And taking advantage of the new generation.
But we're talking
technology.
about the new generation.
I'm not saying the person isn't ancient.
Man, get back to what girls you don't like girls do. We talk about.
I said people in period.
Anyways, you don't like girls with bad grammar. If you can't spell,
don't text
you
me.
ain't got a chance to date this nigga.
Don't text me.
Look. If you can't write a 4-page essay with no errors, you don't have a chance to date.
If you text me a 4-page essay, we're not going. I'm not reading it. I'm telling you, anything longer than 3 lines, I'm gonna skim, and it is what it is. I can't. It's pointless. Don't call me because I'm not gonna answer that. I'm busy.
What is some? Give me some examples other than the there, and sense. But give me some examples of something that a text that you received from a girl and you just were like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you.
But what I'm saying is it's not even just like girls, it's anybody because you are who you surround yourself with. So when people text you and they say, not even grammatical errors, but like ignorant things and like the way they say it.
Give me an example.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. Okay. It just hit me. So I know where you're going with this. If we're cool, or you say, hey, let's go to this bar at 8 o'clock. And I text back and say, cool. You know how I talk in person because we're cool. So if I say cool and it's COO, that's just how I talk.
I use K.
When I text you, I'm still going to say COOL because that's the word. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
But even if I put COO, you're like, okay, that's how he talks. But I'm not going to go out of my way to put cool, KHOO. And then in parentheses, the H is silent. Like, you know what I mean? Like extra stuff. Like, what? I've never been text that, dog. I'm just saying an example.
I was going to say, we need to bring that person to the show. I'm going to eat you alive.
Put it on the screen. No, I'm just saying, but like, to me, what's the point?
Yeah.
So, how you said earlier, don't take a letter out. Don't take a letter out. You might as well put the whole word. Like
yes.
WHAT and WAT.
Yes.
That can be combated because, you know, what if I ran out of characters? I was tweeting. You know what I'm saying? I needed to take some. Cool. But don't add extra letters to a word that's perfectly fine.
Look, it's so funny.
To make it sound like you're going to add extra?
Look, people will create these acronyms. And then you'd be like, well, what is that? What's that acronym mean? And they'll be like, what is the acronym?
Oh.
Hey,
come
on. We're better than this, okay? People, we're better than this, all right? But
I never.
Oh, I've heard it all. I've heard it all.
Yeah, you do surround yourself with
I've seen.
And
And whoever you surround yourself with, yes. If you surround yourself with 5 millionaires, you'll be sixth. If you surround yourself with 5 people that are looking to motivate themselves and do better and own a business, you'll be the sixth. If you surround yourself with 5 idiots, you'll be the sixth.
Facts.
That's just how it is.
Man.
Surround yourself with better people and you'll be better.
So you're just going to end the podcast with some knowledge like that? You're going to kick some science like that? Oh, that might be an older generation phrase. Kick some science. My fault. My bad. No, but...
C-I-K-C. That's how they spell it. Kick.
Kick.
K-I-K.
Look at kick. No, I feel like we should just end it on that one. That I agree with. Right?
Yes.
So for sure going to end that there. Like I said earlier, comment down below, the judgment, no judgment thing. And just let us know how you guys feel about everything that was talked about today. Ben Simmons, how do you guys feel about masks? Tell us some of the things that, some of the unattractive things that people have said to y'all, guys or females. So,
and where do you think Ben Simmons will end up? Will he stay in Philly?
Ooh. Is he going overseas or back to Australia?
No,
he's too talented for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let us know, man. On that note, we out.